lovelies, it's Miss Lady Lace here on my Glamour channel, and today I have for you a new fabulous pin-up hairdo where I'm going to be demonstrating a tutorial on today's fabulous poodle style hair. This look is truly iconic with such vintage celebrities as Betty Grable, Rita Hayworth and Lucille Ball rocking this glamorous look, and I thought today I would demonstrate a really easy, simple tutorial which not only achieves this beautiful look but makes it so you can easily style this back into your curls. With many poodle tutorials, what will happen is you've added so much teasing that you can't actually style the curls after. With this, it's very easily translated back into curls, and I'm going to demonstrate both of those today. So let's get started with today's tutorial. So before today's tutorial, I have done my usual wet set, and this is the exact wet set I use for all my general styling with the front section not put in curlers. I've got a whole bunch of tutorials available online, but you can curl your hair in any manner. The main thing is you want those really lovely ringlets that are going to be put up into our poodle fringe. For today's tutorial, you're going to need a bun donut. I have this one here that I actually cut up recently, but a whole one is perfect. It doesn't need to be cut. It's just going to be sitting on top of our head like so to create that volume beneath the style. You'll need a paddle hairbrush, a dividing / teasing comb, a hairnet, some hairspray, and a whole lot of bobby pins. We'll get started by taking out our rollers. With all our curlers now removed, we're ready to start styling. At this point, we usually brush out these curls, but we want to leave them lovely and individual today. We're going to take our bun donut and we're going to pop that at the top of our head, and we want to position this in a place where we want the bulk of our poodle to sit. The most important part to this is making sure it's right on top of your head and as even as possible, as I have styled this a few times where it's slightly off center and it's just a little bit more work to make it look more symmetrical in the styling process. We're now going to take a bunch of bobby pins and we're going to pin this onto our head. So I'm just popping the bobby pins through the bottom of the bun donut and catching along the scalp so it's sitting nice and secure. Once that's feeling nice and secure on top of our head and it's also comfortable, if you're getting any discomfort at this point, you want to make sure you reposition those pins, as it's probably only going to intensify as the day goes on. We're then going to work on styling these curls on top of our head, and I kind of work going downwards. So I take a section of hair, so it's kind of like all around this section here is going to be styled on top. So I'm going to pull a curl out from what I've just curled, and I'm going to begin to cover the top of the bun donut. This first layer is really important, as this is what's going to do the bulk of the hiding of this. So I'm trying to spread out that hair as much as possible to cover the bun donut, and then when it gets onto the other side, I'm just rolling the end of the hair into a little curl, and then I'm just going to pin that into place. As I'm pinning those little curls into place, I'm kind of using the bun donut like it's a pin cushion. I'm pinning straight through the little curls through the bun donut, and that's what's securing them into place. As it's quite difficult to see the very back of your head, it's worth checking with a mirror just to make sure that the curls are covering that back section really well. For our next step, we're going to pull the remaining hair that's kind of sitting down here. We're going to pull this in an upward direction, and then we're going to brush the hair up and pin this into place going around. I'm going to start from the back of my head. I'm going to pull that up, brush it, use a bit of hairspray, and then I'm going to pin that into place. So I'm creating that line going around, so it's really dividing that poodle up. We're now going to go through, and with the curls that are kind of sitting limply to the side, we're going to gather these up and we're going to roll them just into nice little pin curls and decorate around our poodle. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to take my hair net friend and I am going to cover the curls I have put into place. We're ensuring that we're not covering that front section as we've not yet styled that yet. Next, we're going to style this front section, which you could do just as a single barrel curl. You could do a faux Betty bang. It's completely up to you. I think I'm going to do a little double victory roll. So I'm going to unpin that, divide that into two. I'm going to pin this top section out of the way and I'm going to quickly style just a little victory roll that's just going to sit in front. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a tease. Taking two fingers, I'm applying my victory roll method, rolling it up into place and just pinning it where I'd like it to sit. I'm going to apply that same method to that second bit of hair. And I'm just going to go through and fix up any flyaways. So I'm just putting on some hairspray and smoothing with my hands. This is also a great point. If anything feels loose or it's not sitting securely, give your head a bit of a shake. You may need to pop some more pins in if that is the case. And that's our fabulous style complete. Now I'm going to demonstrate how you can style that back into some luscious curls. To style this back into curls, we're going to start by taking out all the work we've just put in. So we're going to work in the reverse order, first removing our beautiful fringe at the front and pinning it out of the way. Then we're going to take off our hairnet and unpin everything. So the reason this style is so effective is because we're not actually changing the curls once we've taken them out of the roller. We've simply just pinned them on top of that bun donut that's sitting in here. So when we go to take them down and brush them out, they'll still form those beautiful curls. The next important step once you've got your curls out is to ensure there's no bobby pins remaining in the hair. So really go through and feel and make sure you remove all of them. If there's still bobby pins securing things into place when you go through with your brush, it's going to be rather uncomfortable. We'll then go through and apply our brush out method, and I do promise I have a new tutorial coming for this very soon. And then it's transformed perfectly into my usual daily pin-up hair. It's just such a fabulous way of taking the poodle back into a vintage hairstyle. It's really effective if you're in a burlesque show or a pin-up competition or something where you need multiple hairstyles to showcase your different looks without needing to completely restyle and recurl the hair. I do hope you've enjoyed today's video and found it a little bit useful in your own vintage styling journey. If you would like to see more vintage hairstyles, tutorials, pin-up makeup, do let me know in the comments below. If you'd like early access to my videos, exclusive content, and to help support me here on YouTube, I do have my Glamour community. I'd like to thank all my patrons, but especially my VIP Glamour patrons, which I will list here. If you'd like to follow my daily pinup adventures and get more vintage hairstyling inspiration, I post to Instagram all the time. I'll include a little link here as well as at the end of the video. And to never miss out on my vintage fun, be sure to hit that subscribe button below, turn on those bell notifications so you never ever miss out, and I will be seeing you all real soon.